I'm going to bet that somebody picked up on it pretty quickly. I will say, before you guys watch this video, I had questioned myself going there. Watch the video, you're going to see what I did. I made a rookie mistake at the salvage yard today, pulling these parts. Stay tuned, you'll see why. But no, I was questioning myself, and I did find out quick when I came home. So watch this video, and you guys will, for those of you that caught onto it real quick, kudos. For some of you guys that didn't know, you're going to know. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Chris, SVT Garage, and I'm here with my son, Caden. You guys seen him on the channel a couple times. Say what's up.
Hey.
So we are, as you guys can see, back at the pick and pull today. And the reason why I wanted to come back through today was last time I was here, I mentioned the Lincolns that they had. So there's another one right there behind it, and then there's another one a row. Actually, I'm sorry, it's down there at the end. So at the end of this row, there's one here that we're working on, and then the one right behind it. I was just kind of scoping this out. I'll flip the camera around and show you guys. Currently, what we're doing right now is just coming in here and kind of stealing these valve covers off this thing. My son right now has taken, so far, pretty much all the air cleaner stuff off the passenger side of the motor, and I'm going to have him start working on these, the bolts on the passenger side. But as we were getting in here, it's kind of funny because I don't know, sometimes you see things that people fix and have on their cars, and we came across this whole thing right here. It's got duct tape, it's got painter's tape. It just pulled right out. Like it's got just some regular clamps on there, and it looks like an aluminum elbow. So they were trying to fix something while this thing was driving. But anyways, who knows why it's actually at the junkyard, because there is no physical damages and like it was in an accident or anything. But just kind of we're gonna get started on this, keep moving. I'm gonna get these valve covers off because I am gonna end up using these for the mineral car, and we'll go over what I'm gonna end up, once we get back home, we'll go over what I decided to do, just because, again, trying to source them has been a pain in the butt. So we'll explain that, but we're gonna keep moving forward. I'll pause this here, and then we'll pick back up once we get one or two of these off, or if we have anything along the way, we'll film it. So we'll take a break here. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we just got the driver's side off. It's probably been about 20 minutes. This down here gave me a problem. I did not take a pair of pliers with me, which, big mistake, because on that bolt, there was one of those like caps to hold the wire. You have to remove that to get to the actual nut part of it. So my fault there. But anyways, driver's side on these are nowhere near as tough as getting off as the Mustangs. It is tight over there, but literally just these snake out without having to remove any of the you know, to like we did on Joe's car, where we jacked the side of the motor up to create some space. On these, you don't have to do that. Plenty of room right there. So driver's side's off, which again was a harder side because everything was buried back here. This passenger side is wide open, so we'll go ahead and pull this off, and then we'll kind of check out the rest of the yard, see what we can find. I may pull another set just to have, but I honestly don't even know what they charge for these yet. So get these off, and then we'll just keep moving forward and keep filming, see if we can find anything cool. All right, so stand by. All right, so we got the passenger side off. Now this one though is a little harder than the driver's side, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. Can I grab that? Oh, wow. So if you're pulling here off the aviators, you have all this, the rubber hoses coming down here. What ended up happening was wedging these, all the hoses were wedging themselves against the valve cover. Kind of came in here, made some space, pulled them out, and that did come off after that. But that driver's side was a tad bit easier just because of all these hoses. But I don't like cutting hoses in case somebody needs them. But unfortunately, I didn't have a pair of pliers with me to salvage them, but this did come out. We got the valve covers, driver and passenger side. Where'd you put it? Oh, it's right there. And we're kind of done with this right now. We're gonna head over to the GM side, see if we can find my son's parts for his car. But I found like this is a pretty good score. No idea what these are gonna cost. So I am taking all the hardware with it as well, just in case I need them at the house or spares or whatever. I just always try to take that stuff with me. Got the coil pack covers for both sides. I really won't use these because they do say the 32 valve Intech, not the dual overhead like the Cobras and the Mach 1 say. So we're gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna go check out I gotta go through the Mustang section up here for Ryan to see if I can find him something, and we're gonna just keep kind of walking through the yard, see if anything cool pops up. But total score today, these valve covers are gonna do me some good, and we're gonna work on getting those powder coated probably in the next week or two. I just have to come up with what I want to do with them. I do want to match as close as I can to the factory valve covers, but coming back though, talking to Ryan, like I said, I got off the phone with him. We're gonna come snag a couple sets of these heads. So the one behind me is an 05, so that definitely has the 9-thread heads. We're gonna come grab those. Not sure what gen these ones are. I believe they are 9-thread, but this aviator is the last set because I think they stopped the aviators in 05. So we are going to come and definitely grab those ones, maybe these ones. I'm going to close this hood down and again go back up through the Mustang section, see if there's anything new up there. But again, today total score on these, I'm looking forward to getting these cleaned up, painted or powdered, and get them on my car. So keep moving forward here. You guys seen this one on the channel a couple times. When I come here, I always find it and look at it because there's always something else I need. And Ryan was needing the door sills, but this car's missing them. I think last time I commented on this because it actually had the nicer dark interior in here. But unfortunately, that one is missing. Come back up here to the Ford section to see if there was any other cars. Oh, let's got this one over here. This is the one I thought had the folding mirrors, but no shot on that. And this one's missing them. These things pulling a premium for Race Wars or something? What's going on here? Trying to find that for you, Ryan, but struck out on those two. Let's check this one out. This is car number 3. Oh shit, this door's like pinched in and won't open. It's unlocked too, I think. Oh, let's try that. Shit. Nope, those ones are tan anyway, so that's not gonna work. Strike 3. Yeah, so anyways, we just came back through here doing another walkthrough, make sure I didn't miss anything. There was because they do move this stuff around a lot. Like this was packed last time I was here, and as you can see, there's some missing cars. That's the newer Mustang. I'm not sure what year. Go take a peek at it, but that was over here. So they're moving it out for some reason, moving stuff in, and I didn't see any down there. So all the Mustangs were up this way. Actually, maybe I lied. I think there was one on the. Nope, that one was gone. There was a silver one that the red one right here. Let's check this out. Nope, this is gonna be the wrong color interior as well. And they're missing. What the hell? why are they all missing? Should I be taking all of them from these cars when I come here? Those hard to come by? Yeah, I think that was the last one because now we're getting into the Dodge Chrysler sections right there. So yeah, that's it for the Mustangs. We did score those valve covers. I am a mess. I got grease all over my face, all over my hands. I screwed up. I kind of rushed out of the house. I should have grabbed some gloves. And there's another aviator, but somebody snagged the motor up out of this one. Another. We got aviators all over the place in here. So we're be coming back in, what year is this? This was an 03. So we're gonna double check on the 03s. The 03s we know, I noticed, have the black valve covers. The 05s on these have the silver. So I know they both came with the 9-thread heads, but I thought, I could be wrong, I thought one year was better than the other on these, but I don't know. So we're gonna talk. I gave Ryan a call on that, and we'll figure that out. But we are gonna come definitely pull the valve covers off that other one that's over here. But guys, that was a good little score today. I'm happy I got those covers off. I should come back and get all these covers and all the valve covers, and at least just have them, or you know, can sell them and make some money on them too. But again, we got a couple parts that we needed. My son got a handful of stuff he needed, so I'll show you guys that real quick too. But pretty much we're done here, and it's actually a really nice day. The weather is perfect for this. I'm not out here sweating my butt off like I did the last time I was here a couple months ago. It was so hot. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna keep. There's nothing else here in the Ford section. I found my son. He's over here messing around. I gotta go check out the Mazda line, see if there's anything there for my daughter's car. But for the most part, we are done with this section. And again, Ryan, I looked. There was like 4 of them here. All of them were missing them door sills, so we may have to check out another yard. But we'll keep moving forward. Let's pause it here. Get to the next section, and then we'll go from there. Coming by through the Mazda section again, because again I was looking for some wheels for my daughter's car. I really wanted these, but there's only like 2 that are good, and the other 2 are horrible. So, and I think I said last time these were the speed wheels. I believe I will correct myself. I think these are the RX-8 wheels. So good to know that they fit the car. But the tires on here are real nice. Tires actually would be worth buying, but she does not have a set of 18, so for now those will stay. Looks like somebody came out here and was working on it. Motor, I thought the motor might have been pulled, but it's still in there. The intercooler is gone though. So no luck today on the Mazda stuff. Again, I was looking for a set of like factory wheels or something nice, because get rid of them hubcaps, but we didn't find nothing. So we are going to head out, and when we get back to the house, we'll kind of go over all the parts and pieces that we ended up snagging, and kind of go over our find. So we'll get this, we'll get checked out. Oh, we'll go over what the cost of all that stuff was too. But we'll get this thing paid, and we'll be on our way home. What's going on, guys? It is a couple hours later, a little after 5:15. Sun's going down, so I was trying to get this done before it was too dark, kind of like last time when I got home. It was just dark and couldn't see nothing. But probably got the pick and pull for, I don't know, maybe, what'd you say, 2 hours tops, somewhere around there. And we got some cool stuff. I got the receipt here. I want to go over with what I thought was the coolest score so far was these valve covers. And I just you know, because we went there for my son's stuff too, I just want to show you essentially what we did for his car as well, which again, great find for him, because he can't, you know, he's not in the ballpark of buying one of these yet. And just like most of us out here, he's getting invested into his car and kind of making it how he wants. So, you know, for him to kind of follow my footsteps in that way, learn from, you know, some of the stuff I learned, and then having the opportunity where, you know, he can go to the pick and pull with me, give him a set of tools. Let me show you guys real quick. So for Christmas, I got him this like 300 piece toolkit. Got the ratcheting wrenches on here. It's got a complete, you know, socket kit. And the only thing I noticed that it didn't have, which I needed today when we were pulling these off, was a set of pliers. So I will be picking him up a set of that, so he has it. But I just want to go over a couple things. We'll get to the valve covers here in a minute, but this is the one of the items that we found for his car. So he's got that Saturn View, and like I said, we basically cloned the red line for him. The bumpers, the wheels, the side skirts, rear bumper, all that was from the pick and pull. Huge score for him, because again, this bumper alone is just extremely hard to find. But he's looking at a couple other cars in there that they had Saturn-wise, and he's like, Dad, I got the 2.2. I was like, yeah. So we noticed that he noticed, actually, I don't want to take anything from him, that the coil pack cover, I think the views didn't have the emblem here because the air cleaner, the factory air box goes over the valve cover, where on the car, there was a Saturn, what was it? Or Aurora?
It was for the car that I took it off
Yeah.
with. It was a SL1.
SL200.
200? Okay.
So SL200, which is a little four-door car, but it's got the same 2.2 in it. But the coil pack cover comes with the logo. It says 2.2, all that. So it's, again, just to give you an idea of what he was seeing, which his car, so he notices it more than I do. Little dress up, nothing crazy expensive. I think this whole coil pack cover, we'll double check the receipt, but was $49, so $50. The AEM, this came from we actually took this off of a Subaru that was there. Just made it fit his car. I was able to drill a hole, get the sensor in there. So this whole car is basically built from the junkyard. I mean, it really is. Like, I wish I had like a before and after video of this thing, because this is a junkyard, literally a junkyard build, right down to the wheels, which are extremely hard to come by. Yada yada yada. So again, $50 for that, and now he has a spare in case something happens here. I'll pull it up. So let's just double check that. So the ignition pack right here, $46. Now these valve covers for the Mach 1s, 99 to 01 Cobras, and the 0304 Cobras are somewhere around, I'd say, the 2 to 250 range that need to be repowdered. That's why I went to the pick and pull, because I was looking at a set online and I'd have to repowder them anyways. I really wanted, let me flip this light on real quick. I really wanted a nice clean factory set so I can replace these, right? It's really just the driver's side, because just from it sitting weathered, I've seen a couple cars where the metal, the aluminum pits, right? So, but I decided, like, okay, I'll get another set and just refinish them as close to factory as possible, but I'm going to keep these valve covers the way they are. I'm not going to touch them because it's got the name up here. It's got the plaque. I do have an extra plaque. I got like a list of spare parts in my drawer here. I should have it right here. So guys, I have like 03, 04 Cobra parts everywhere. I got bins here. I got a brand new, never OEM, never used chin spoiler there for the Cobras. I got bins here with parts. I got parts for these cars everywhere. So I have this plaque here, which again doesn't go to the car. I was going to put it on there because at least it resembles that, right? I was going to put them on the valve covers I got, but these are going to go in storage and they're going to be put off to the side. So no, nothing there. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I just want to clean this part of the motor up so I can get this thing back to it just being, somewhat restored, right? So I'm going to drop these off to get and Ryan's hooked me up with a set of coil pack covers off of his car that are mint, so I don't even need these. These are getting dropped off with those coil pack covers so I can match a color as close to possible as them, and then these are going on the car. So again, these are going somewhere around that 250 range that need powdered ones. I see people sell them for upwards of $375 to $450 depending on what they look like. Now if I wasn't going to keep this thing stock looking, it would have a set of the wrinkled blue. That's my absolute favorite. I had a silver car back in the day, convertible with the wrinkled blue, and I loved it. But I'll get back to it. These are going to be as close to factory as possible. Now guys, I was surprised that what she rang this all up as, because again, you go to these pick and pulls, it's strictly you pay for a valve cover. That coil pack cover costs more than one of these. So I got both valve covers for $46. Says right there, valve cover, 2 times 23, $46. So huge score. I am going back and I'm going to take the other 2 or 3 sets that's there just so I have them and I can have them for other projects in the future. I can stack them in a box and I can add them to the list of parts that I have just chilling all around my house. I have a hood for this car, a completely repainted hood, because I decided to go with these on this hood that because I put a hole in it, I wanted a factory hood that's perfect. So I bought one that was a red fire already, but I did have it resprayed because now it's mint and it's just chilling in my room. But I always buy these parts. So if I see something, I buy it. But out again, got my son a new shifter bezel for his car. His is like a, here, go get that bezel real quick. Yeah, oh, it's right there. His is silver and it's kind of like beat up a little bit. So on the newer Saturns, they came with this all black one. So, and this one here's cherry. So we got this off for him. That was $22. They put you up for a fog light switch, but it's a hazard switch. His was kind of missing / broken, so we got that for $8. Oh no, you do have a fog light switch. I'm sorry. So fog light switch is $8 as well. A total out the door for everything was $108.62. So I can't stress this enough, guys. If you're looking for parts that you just, you know, there was a guy on, I think it was on one of the Cobra pages. I was inquiring about a set, and you know, I think we were talking, and I got down to like 175, 180, but I still had to get them refinished because they weren't cherry. They weren't, like, again, I just wanted to put these on and it looked perfect. So that's why I was like, I decided to go this route because I'm gonna have to paint or powder them anyways. But yeah, so we're going back. I'm grabbing the other ones, and I spoke with Ryan today earlier. We're gonna grab some heads off of those other 2 cars as well. But cool day, great find, and I'm glad my son was able to come hang out and do it with me. He's still on Christmas break for a couple. We go back to school next week, Tuesday. So again, it's nice for him to go there, start wrenching on cars. You can't mess anything up there, so if we break something, it is what it is. But it was a good day, great find. Thanks for coming along. We got to break in his new Christmas present, this toolkit, which was awesome. He keeps in his car, and I got him a jumper box with an air compressor and all that. So getting this thing set up to where he's on the road, he's kind of somewhat self-sufficient, but not totally just yet, because he does still call me when he has problems with his car. No. But anyways, guys, thanks, Chris SVT Garage. As always, I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me in the channel. You guys any questions, or if you guys are looking for any parts, again, holler at me, let me know, and I highly suggest you go check out your local one. But until next video, guys, it's Chris SVT Garage. Your boy made a mistake. Rookie mistake, too. I questioned myself, and I knew I should have just did a little more research because I had an idea of what was going on. But essentially what I did was, when I bought these valve covers off the Aviator, in the back of my head, I knew that something was off. I couldn't remember what it was because it's been years, and I haven't had to replace valve covers on these cars in a long time. I've always had an extra set, as I do many parts around the garage. And I always had like 1 or 2 of these laying around, and I would just get them powdered, put them on the car, painted, whatever, because this car's had them painted, powdered, painted, and then now it's back to a wrinkled finish on here. On this car, I was really looking for a set. I wanted to keep these ones because they're the factory ones, and I'm trying to stick with that theme on this car. So my idea was, again, grab a cheap set, get them looking good, slap them on here. Put those ones away for, I don't know, just to keep the car kind of that OEM, everything, all the parts are there. I screwed up. So we'll take a peek. No big deal here, right? But your PCV valves are in different locations on these valve covers. You could probably get away with it on the driver's side, flipping it around. You're going to be looking at it this way. It's set a little bit further back here on the aviator head. It's the valve cover, I'm sorry, is up in here. So you can make it work on here. Probably not a big deal. This side, passenger side, it's located in the very back. On the Cobras, the crankcase vent here is up front. So again, we'll go take a quick look at the red car. I could make these work, but I don't think I want to, because I want to keep this, when you pop the hood and look at it, I want everything to be essentially where it's supposed to be. So again, coming over here, looking at the, get out these squeaky shoes here. At the red car, we have the AN fitting going into the nice lines and going into the catch can. I don't want to essentially do that with this car. So, kind of back to the drawing board and going to figure this thing out. But, again, I'm just trying to stay away from doing something like that with this. So, what I'm going to be doing is probably, I'm going to give it one more attempt to try to find a clean set of these heads. If I can find the Mach 1 or the 99-01s, then I'll pick them up. My idea with these was just get these as close to the factory look as I could get. And I'm still going to do that, but I'm either going to utilize these valve covers, or I'm just going to source another set, send them out, get them, again, kind of to match what we have here. Or if I can find a really nice set, I know you're going to pay for stuff like that. I don't mind that, but I just want it to look perfect. So I'm back to the drawing board on that. I'm still kind of kicking that idea around, because this is really the last thing I need to do to this to make it just pristine. Like I said, I want to keep everything on these valve covers as they are. So even if I replace them, replace them, I'm still going to put these off to the side just because everything is where it should be on here. So again, rookie mistake, guys. If you are looking at putting a set of aviator valve covers on your car, you're going to run into a little bit of that. Not going to do that to this car. So, made a mistake. It is what it is. It happens. And worst case scenario is I go get store credit for $50 and I can buy more stuff there. It is what it is. But don't do that. So, again, guys, thanks for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this at the back, somewhere at the middle, the front, whatever. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, it's Chris, SVT Garage.